All right, welcome everybody here to Maximum Speed Racing. Tonight we're running 100 laps at Kansas in the Gen 6. I'd like to welcome into the booth here with me. Got my good old buddy Ed Hewitt. And also in the booth with me, Tommy Lee. Welcome, Tommy.
Hello, Rudy. It's good to be here tonight.
I'm having some technical issues here, and I don't know what the heck's going on. I think it might be the track, but I'm not going to say that for sure. A little bit of, it's a little jerky to me, and I don't really like it. I said jerky.
Jerky.
It's
Deer jerky.
Yeah, deer jerky. Maybe it might just be that camera, but well, I think we're going to get this thing underway here in about 10 minutes, guys. Ed, are you out on the track?
Actually, right now, Rudy, I'm just testing the wings on this car.
And how does it feel?
To me, it's a little loose for me. I just made some adjustments to try to tighten the wheel up a little bit. Boy, it's going to be a handful, I think, tonight. But we'll see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've got a couple new members in there tonight, Ed. Mark Robertson and Tom Serrato. Yeah, because when when I asked him if that was pronounced correctly, he says, "You hit it right on the money." All right. I think he might have been, they might be part of that All Pro Racing guys that come over that Crash sent out all the emails for. Because I did check them. They've got some pretty good stats. So hopefully, you know, these guys are going to get out here and mix it up with our guys. And I told them they need to be in TeamSpeak, but I haven't seen them come in TeamSpeak yet. You might want to maybe convey that message to them once again.
Yeah, you're probably right, Rudy.
Tommy, have you had the honors of running this car on this track?
No, I haven't. I got out and turned a few practice laps earlier. To me, the setup feels kind of loose. Well, correction, I can't say I turned some laps. I turned about 15 and a half laps because I never could make it to turn 3. I'd always wreck before then. But like I said, in the first half of the laps, felt like it was a little on the loose side.
Yeah, a lot of horsepower on these cars, and you know, a lot of guys do kind of struggle with that. I know I do. I just don't feel comfortable running this car. This track, I don't mind as much as Las Vegas. Las Vegas, I really have a difficulty with it. And but this track is pretty close to it, you know. Bad turnout for tonight. A few more guys than I actually thought would be here, but very cool.
Yeah, Rudy, it looks like it's a pretty good turnout. I'm showing about 20 cars or so that's going to take the green flag, so it should be a pretty nice race.
Yeah, I like that.
I know I hate to say it just because I was involved in it, but it's going to...
You cut out what?
I know I hate to toot my own horn, but I think it's going to take a whole lot to try to catch up and beat last night.
Yeah, I know. Last night's race was absolutely amazing. Just there is no other word for it. That was just an awesome race.
I was giving Sean, talking to him in TeamSpeak a little bit, I was like, Sean, many times you've wrecked me, I ought to pay you back, but I'm not going to do that because I'm nicer than you. He just laughed about it.
Well, it was good to see him in here tonight.
Yeah. I know he's supposed to go on a new work schedule, isn't he?
Yeah, after the first of the year.
Man, I'm going to have to find somebody else to wreck. Maybe Kirk will be back enough he can take his spot.
But, yeah, I know you've seen all the pictures I posted on Facebook this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Some pretty cool shots, man. I tried to find that one where you guys just almost touched, and that was the closest one I could find right there that I posted on there. That was, oh man.
You probably had a whole lot to choose from.
Well, yeah, I actually did have quite a few, but that was the closest one I could find. The one where the guys were the closest.
Right. And I got word just a minute ago, Travis Townsend is finishing up some stuff, and he's going to be in the race to join us tonight. Good. I know he had some bad luck last night, but he's coming back for some more tonight.
Well, good. I'd like to see him in the race. I hope he don't lose his connection again, because that was kind of heartbreaking last night. I think he would have been up there with you and Sean battling for that win if he wouldn't have had problems.
Nah, he got that speeding penalty last night. He got that speeding penalty and got sent to the back, and right after we had a restart, there was a wreck, and he got in it, and then I think maybe one or two restarts later, he got caught up in the next one and was out of resets and stuff.
Yeah, that was you guys' race, wasn't it, that he lost connection? Maybe I'm getting confused.
Frank lost connection last night, running sixth.
This was the other night or something. I don't know. I was thinking of last night, but yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, Travis, he got caught up in a couple major wrecks. Yeah. He got himself beat down. But he was blinking quite a few times too. I did notice that.
Yeah, not exactly sure. I mean, his internet, like I say, it started out kind of bad, and then it got really good, and now it's starting to fall apart again. I'm just not exactly sure what's going on, whether it's cable, router, or it's the cable company, or what's going on. Need to step away for just a minute, Rudy, but I'll be right back.
All right. All right, coming down to 3.5 minutes here till the guys are going to take the qualifying here and see where everybody's going to start this race. Looks like we do have going to be about maybe 19 guys out on the track, I believe. I did not go out and turn a lap because it's just a little bit much for me. But what the heck? I'll go out and try one. What the heck? What's it gonna hurt?
It gonna hurt much, Rudy.
Hurt myself, maybe. I gotta hurry.
That's about it. Yeah.
I gotta hurry. Just to get a lap in. Ed, what'd you think of that California track?
Haven't tried it out yet, Rudy. I wanna though.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah. It's like about the same thing as Michigan, 2-mile track. All right, everybody taken to the grid here to get their qualifying times in. And we're going to stay focused on this to see where everybody is going to qualify for tonight's race. I believe we did say it was 100 laps here. Gosh, there's something telling me that's just not right, but I set the doggone server up and I don't remember what I put it at. Let's check here real quick. 90 laps, I'm sorry. 90 laps. It kind of was hitting me like 90. Wasn't sure. But now we know. All right, Stuart Redmond coming in with a 29.841.
User joined your channel.
I'm sure we haven't seen that. Probably is not going to be the top one, but that is a pretty good lap right there with a 29.841. Sean Butler coming in with a 29.783. Sean, our truck champion from last night, out here trying to see what he can do here with the Gen 6 cars. He hasn't really ran a lot of races with the Gen 6 for whatever reason, I don't know. But here he is out here tonight, gonna try his luck with it, and hopefully he did have I think he was second fastest in practice. Kevin Schofield had beat him out, but I haven't seen Kevin Schofield turn in a time yet for qualifying. We've got Brandon Leonard in there, Don King, Vic Greenwood, Tom Serrato, a new member in the 6th spot right there. Aaron Davis returning to the league, Teddy Wisniewski, Robert Craze, and Timothy Lewis running out the top 10 so far. I had word there that Travis Townsend may join us, but I haven't seen him yet, so not sure if he's going to make it before the grid. Don King turning in a really good lap there with a 30.125. We've only got 3 of them coming in with 29, so hopefully we're going to... let's see, Thomas Brander now rolling in. Okay, we got... He just come in under the wire as qualifying was over. So, wow, that was close.
Rudy, I got to give these guys a little speech here if you want to hold on for a minute. Okay, Rudy.
All right. All right, Sean Butler now taking the grid in the number 88 on the pole with a 29.783. Stuart Redmond going to be starting second in the 78. Thomas Branner in the 24 starting third. In the fourth spot, the number 2 of Brandon Leonard. In the fifth spot, the 23 of Donald King. In sixth, the number 11 of Vic Greenwood. In seventh, one of our newest members here, the number 41 of Tom Serrato. In the eighth position, the number 21 of Aaron Davis. In ninth, the 44 of Teddy Wisniewski. In 10th, the 00 of Robert Craze. In 11th, the number 4 of Timothy Lewis. In 12th, the number 45 of Andrew Williams. In 13th, the number 69 of Jared Akey. In 14th, Travis Townsend does make it in here in the 83. Kevin Schofield going to be starting in the 15th spot in the number 20. And Tommy Lee is not on the grid. Mark Robertson will be starting behind him in the number 13. Michael Norris starting in the number 54 here, 18th. In 19th, the 22 of Ryan Eckstein. In 20th, the 18 of Mike Ellis. And back here, starting in the 85, Stephen Pearson. Kevin O'Brien back here in the number 84. And starting at the rear of the field, Danny McCoon, but I'm not sure, he may not have made it to the grid in time. So let's get up here to our leaders. We're getting ready to go to green flag. This time by. Let's make sure we are live.
Sorry about the long absence, Rudy. I had a inside message they were giving free beer and hot dogs away in the Turn 2 grandstands.
Oh, I hope you brought us back, son.
Missed it. I just missed it. The guy in front of me got the last one.
Oh my God, that's the story of my life. Pace cars off.
Pace cars in.
Go ahead, Ed.
Green flag waves. We're going racing. Boogie boogie, guys. Let's go racing. And we're off.
And I tell you one thing, if he hadn't have been 6'8", about 400 pounds.
Oh, the 21 gets a little loose there. Of Aaron Davis. Saves it.
Looks like the 78 of Stuart Redmond putting a little pressure on Sean Butler up here in the front now. Don King getting into the mix as he comes up under Stuart Redmond.
Contact. Going into Turn 3.
Thomas Branner. Wow, what's up with Thomas Branner falling way back?
Looks like Micah Mork just coming up off pit road there. I don't know what happened there.
Thomas Branner falling way back to 16th, now trying to get caught back up to the field. Stephen Pearson up to 13th.
We have that. What number is that? The orange car there, Rudy.
Mike Ellis. Mike
Boy,
Ellis.
hit the wall hard.
Yeah.
It's in the infield there, Rudy.
Yep, and he did. Let's go back and take a look at that real quick here. Yeah, he did. Boy, he went right down across the nose of Travis Brown, too. And good save. Good save by Mike Ellis. No caution.
No caution.
Sean Butler still up here in the lead. Not really.
Big wreck. 2 cars in the wall. Let's look at it, guys.
Oh, my. We got a bunch of them here. Robert Craze into it. Let's go back and take a look at that one, too. All right, they go into turn 1 here, and it looks like somebody goes way up high. Rush may be getting into it with the 48 or something there. Not sure exactly what. We're going to have to go up ahead probably to find out who that was.
Rio. It's against, it looks like Rush came down a little bit. The 69 car into the 45 a little bit. I think it looks like both one came up and one came down.
Rudy, I went back and took a look. I know you was talking about the 24 Thomas Bradner a little bit ago. I don't believe he got any practice in. It's the reason why he had to start at the back of the field.
Okay.
So that's the reason why he was back so far.
Oh, Rush got into the wall, into the turn, and it looked like the 45 going way up the hill, and got into the side of Rush.
Yeah, that's like what happened there, Rudy. I mean, he came up a little bit, and Rush came down a little bit, and they collected each other.
I know, speaking of Bradner, he's tore up pretty bad. The whole rear end of that car's gone. The front end's tore up pretty good, so he's going to have to come in here lap 6 and use that one reset he's got. He's going to have to be tiptoeing the rest of the night.
Well, it looks like
Welcome,
Stuart Redmond staying out and going to be scored as our leader right now. As caution flies on lap 5. Vic Greenwood will be restarting second. Aaron Davis third. Jared Akey fourth. Travis Townsend now up to the 5th spot, as he did not pit. The front 6 did not pit. Everybody else has pitted. Let's see. Sean Butler will be back into 7th. He will be the first one that come off of pit road that did pit.
The 84 of Kevin O'Brien's on pit road, so he's going to give up that 6th position to come down.
Vic Greenwood, Vic Greenwood coming down on pit road as well, so both of them giving up them positions. Vic,
that was the other guy. I couldn't get to him quick enough.
And we've got a couple other ones on pit road too. I can't make out the car number there. The lime green car.
Mark Robertson and the 13.
Yeah, he's one of the new members that just joined tonight.
Oh, well, it's good to have him. I'm glad to see the new faces in here.
Yeah. All right, let's get back up here to our leader. We should be getting the one to go this time by, I believe. And Rush starting in 3rd. Huh?
He didn't pit.
Yeah, but Rush?
Well, yeah, never mind. I get what you're saying now.
Travis Townsend now up to the 4th position. Travis started 14th. He was the first one that did not qualify to make it in. But it looked like he had just barely made it into the server in time to take the grid. Okay, car's way by going by, and it looks like that would be Mark Robertson. Going to get one of his laps back. Andrew Williams, I believe, is on pit road. Ed, what's going on with Andrew Williams?
I don't even hear the car running, Rudy.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I was on the wrong channel there. I don't know what happened to him. He was reading pit road, and his car was still going sideways.
Okay.
And he had another 3-minute stop, he's just saying, and he don't know what was going on.
Oh, that's weird.
Hey, Rudy, I just want to throw this in here real quick before we go back green. I'm going to donate $5 to a mystery position tonight in the race as well.
All right, cool.
I guess what's happening, Rudy, is the resets are messed up. A couple cars got some, and other cars didn't get none. So I don't know what's going on.
Oh, boy.
The pace car's off. Green flag waves. Boogity, boogie, boogie. Let's go racing.
Well, we do have that from time to time in some of these servers. I don't know if it's a server issue or what's going on, but it's happened to me once that I know of. It's happened. I did not get a reset.
Oh, the 24 Bradner on pit road. Oh,
the 30.
Rush involved in that. Let's go back and take a look at that again.
Yep, the 83 and a 69.
All right, Rush down on the low side, and well, let's see here.
Ooh, Rush just slid right up into him.
Yep, overdrove it and come right up across and took Travis right out. So both of them going to go for a long ride down across the infield here and hit. Rush is going to hit the inside wall. I'm not sure if I don't think Travis did. Travis not going to get any damage. Good job. Kept, at least he got it. He kept his, well, Rush did tap him, so there goes his reset. If he comes in down on pit road, he'll lose that reset. All right, getting back up here to our leader. Stuart Redmond's still leading down. Rush probably took his car on pit road, didn't he, Ed? Probably heading that way.
Yeah, I believe him and Travis are heading that way now.
Oh man, that's going to use Travis's reset because Rush tapped him.
But it's Rush. Go figure.
Well, they only get one reset, so it's going to be a long race if you got some damage out there trying to run. It looks like Stuart Redmond going to be restarting on the lead again. Aaron Davis second, Brandon Leonard third, Sean Butler now up to fourth, and coming. Don King fifth, Teddy Wisniewski up to sixth, Tom Serrato seventh, Timothy Lewis eighth, Stephen Pearson ninth, and Ryan Eckstein up to 10th. And there's our good buddy Robert Craze in the 11th spot. I talked about him last night, how much he has improved in here. I'm just overwhelmed by his improvement. Timothy Lewis as well. Timothy got some new hardware, some new equipment there to help him drive around these tracks a little bit better, and he's attributing that to his success to his new equipment. But I think it might be part driver too. Timothy's a pretty good driver.
Yeah, some stuff you can say, oh yeah, I got a new wheel or something. Yeah, it can help you a little bit, but a lot of that's inside the driver's head. Get out there, oh man, I got a new wheel, I'm ready to go, and get up there and actually act like a completely different driver. So some of it, yeah, you can obtain to the equipment. I would say probably 30% of it, but 70% of it is driver.
Yeah.
Unless you're Rush, then all of it's the equipment.
Boy, I'll tell you, he took the abuse last night. It don't look like we're going to give up on him tonight either.
Oh, no. See, I didn't get the chance to give the abuse last night. I've got the chance now.
Yeah.
And the funniest part about it is he has no idea until he goes back and watches it.
I know it. Well, I wouldn't say that 100% because he does have the broadcast playing in the background and he hears it. I don't think he does it all the time, but once in a while he does.
So, well, maybe he doesn't tonight because I'm not getting cussed at on the driver's channel yet. So.
Right. That's right. All right, so we still got 21, all 21 drivers still out on the track. The only ones we got lapped down, Mark Robertson he got one of his laps back again. So that's going to put him, I think, one lap down. And Andrew Williams back out on the track, but he is 6 laps down as he got damage there and had to get that fixed up.
Yeah, that car's still dog tracking pretty good there. It's not as bad as it was, but you can tell it's the rear end of that car skewed to the left about 1.5 feet.
All right, well, we're getting ready to go back to green here, Ed.
Yeah, I've been watching that, Rudy. I've been waiting for that pace car to duck down in there.
I kind of like it when somebody else calls the race, you know. I kind of like that. Kind of gives me a little break. Well, it looks like Stuart Redmond decides to start on the outside, So, and that is his prerogative to restart the race on the, whichever lane he decides. So he just wants to start on the outside. Good luck.
I think that's really the preferred line here, Rudy, getting
Yeah.
that outside line in the corner.
Definitely, yeah.
Pace car's in. Green flag waves. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, guys. Boy, Redmond you got to jump up there. Aaron Davis there was running on the inside there. Dropped it. The 44 is really loose.
Oh my God, no.
I don't understand that, man. I just don't understand that.
44 of
That's Teddy.
Wisniewski. Let's go back and take a look at this again.
He got loose bad.
He caught the wall. He hit the wall right about where that safer barrier starts, and that's what got the car out of whacking to start with.
Yep, he sure did hit the wall and come right down. Boy, I'll tell you, he almost collected the number 2 right there, but when he tried to save it, he come right back up in front of the number 2 and collects Timothy Lewis into it as well. Oh my. Put Timothy into the wall too, so oh geez, oh man. Well, hopefully these guys can get this thing back on the pit road and get that thing fixed up. Okay, well, Stuart Redmond going to remain our leader. And I believe Sean Butler did have a run on him and would have passed him. But just as the caution came out, was just about the time Sean was going to be going by him. All right, this will be already caution number 3, and here we are on finishing lap 16, I should say. So already the 3rd caution out, Ed.
It's pretty crazy. You got to watch this track at Kansas. It's really, ever since that new build come out tonight, and today, it's just changed everything. Okay, Rudy, we got a mic that's open there waiting for you. Get one of you guys come down there and give him an interview.
Well, hold on a minute.
Who's coming?
Okay, voice chat, thank you.
All right, guys. Well, when are they going to quit talking?
Go ahead, Rudy.
They're still talking.
Nope, he said go ahead.
Ed?
Sean Butler, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Rudy.
How's the track feel to you out there tonight, Sean? I see you running in the 2nd spot now. We're our pole sitter, but what's the track feel like to you?
And the track's pretty good. You just gotta, play with the throttle in the middle and off the corners, keep your speed up, and can't flat foot it or anything like that, and if we could just get this thing stretched out, I think we'd be good to go. Yeah, no more cautions, hopefully.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. Well, good luck tonight out there, Sean.
Hey, Rudy.
All right. So if we can get it strung out a little bit, maybe we'll see some good racing here. But I think we're seeing a little bit of it. Might be some impatience out here, and a little tough handling on this car. All right, everybody doubled back up now, and we're going to be going back to green, taking lap number 19. Aaron Davis will be restarting third, Don King fourth, and the new guy here, Tommy Serrato, going to be restarting fifth. He's kept that car clean and got it up to the front. Looks like, let's see here, where did he start? He started in the 7th position, but he had went back a little bit on the start of the race, but now he's got it back up to the 5th position, so good job. All right, Stewart going to start on the outside. Sean going to be inside.
Pace car ducks in. Green flag waves, Rudy. Here we go again. Boogity, boogie, boogie. Let's go racing, guys. Boy, Sean Butler gonna run off the top of that line.
I mean, Stuart Redmond.
Oh, Stuart Redmond. Yep. Sorry, Rudy.
Yeah, he did get a heck of a run there. Sean's right there, though.
Oh, Sean scrapes the wall a little bit. He's loose. He's loose. Inside. Good save, Sean.
Wow.
Going back a little bit.
Falling back to the 8th position.
Oh boy, Rudy, you hit that wall just a little bit. Your car's going sideways.
Oh, one spinning on the front.
Oh boy.
Looks like the 24 of Bradner got into the 22 of Eckstein, I believe, a little bit.
And the
coming out of turn 4.
The 13 of Mark Robertson got into that as well. So
I think the 83 of Travis Townsend might have got a little bit of front end damage from it as well.
All right, let's go back here and take a look at this. I didn't go back far enough. Brander, boy, bumping into the back end of the, what is that, the number 20?
Number 22.
22, yeah, he tapped him in the rear a little bit, but Brander coming right up the hill and getting right in, back into the side of the 22 again. Oh, man, he caught a couple of them here. Oh, man.
I think we need to do a single start restart here, man. There's a lot of caution after caution here tonight.
Yeah. Well, don't look like Thomas got much damage on that. He should be okay. But, so this is a caution number 4 already. Guys are going to have to start being a little more patient. These cars are a handful. Already 22 laps into it, and this is the 4th caution already. This is nuts. But you know, it's a product of the car, Ed. You know that this car, so much horsepower and such a handful. You know, and I'll tell you, the worst part of it, I think, is handling in the tri-oval. You know, you got to be so gentle when you're making them turns to go around that tri-oval. If you even jerk that wheel a little bit, you're going to go right around.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot in the practice time, Rudy. Looks like we've got 2 guys, Travis Townsend in the 83 and Mark Robertson in the 13, have taken them cars behind the wall. I know Travis had a good bit of front end damage after that one, and I believe Mark did as well. I think whenever when Bradner came back up the track, he just caught him in the side, got the left front, whole right side and everything. So really hate it for those guys.
Stuart Redmond led 17 laps so far. Sean Butler's only led 4. So they've been the only 2 leaders.
I tell you one thing, that was a good save by Sean Butler right there to keep that thing under control.
Yeah. does not go down pit road to get fresh tires. I mean, he's got them cooled off now. I'm sure them things got pretty warm with all that slipping and sliding he was doing.
It's a good checkup by Aaron Davis in the 21 as well, not to get in the back of him there.
Yeah. Stephen Pearson going to be restarting third here. Tommy Serrato in fourth. And looks like that's a Green Bay Packers car. That's what it is. It's got Packers all over it. Rush going to be restarting in the sixth, right behind Sean Butler.
Okay.
All right, the lights are off on the pace car, and everybody going to double back up here again. And Stuart Redmond going to be restarting on the outside. Let's see how these guys can handle this restart here. See if Aaron's got anything to get back up there. Maybe give a challenge to Stuart. I know those two are friends, and they do race a lot together. Kind of seems like Stewart might be the car to beat here tonight, Ed.
It looks like his car is really strong here tonight.
Well, let's see if guys like Aaron Davis there and Stephen Pearson or Sean Butler got anything for him.
Yeah, it just seems good to see Steve Pearson up there in the front tonight, Rudy. He's been running pretty strong here.
Yeah. All right, pace car's off, going to green. And green flag.
Green.
How did Stewart ever get a... Man, does he get a jump on them restarts.
Yeah, he's figured that restart out real good there.
Sean Butler comes up on the back of Tommy Serrato.
Oh, we got one loose.
Brandon Leonard down off the track. Did he save it? Obviously, it didn't bring out the caution. These cars are quite a bit of a handful here, I'll tell you.
You know what, Rudy? They need to relax and let this get some heat on these tires at least 3 or 4 laps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
And what's happening is they jump that and get going. The tire's not hot enough, and that's why they're so loose.
Tommy Serrato now looking on the inside of Aaron Davis, trying to take over that second position. Not going to get it done on that low line, I don't think. I could be wrong.
He's trying awful hard.
Side by side down through the tri-oval. Well, I'm going to tell you, he's driving that thing in hard. Oh, looks like he's going to come up. Him and Aaron almost touched. We're almost 3 wide down the backstretch. Aaron goes way down low. Caution out. Where's it at? The 23 of Don King and Kevin Schofield I've got.
Looks like Schofield just got a little loose coming out of the corner and got on the brakes to save it. And Don King in the 23 just didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Yeah, he's a little loose. Kevin is a little bit loose. He does bring it around. Oh, man.
Poor Don King got in that.
Yep. Don had nowhere to go. Doggone it. Well, another caution out, guys. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this car on some of these smaller tracks.
Boy, this is a nightmare, man. Caution. Can't we get in 3 or 4 laps without a caution?
Everybody coming down pit road now. All the leaders. Stuart Redmond, Tommy Serrato, I believe, is coming down. We're seeing a lot of guys coming down on pit road. Oh, somebody drove right on through. Who was that?
That might have been Schofield leaving pit road.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're right. Okay, right side went on Stewart's car. Left side's going on. Same with Sean Butler. Stewart, barely beating Sean off of pit road. Up there driving the Ford Fusion tonight. So it looks like our new leader is going to be Vic Greenwood, guys.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, Rudy. He set himself up maybe to get that extra point there, or maybe he's going to leave that lap and get in the pit and get some 4 freshies. See what happens there.
Well, he pitted earlier. Yeah, he's pitted, actually. He's pitted 5 times already. So he's been trying to keep this thing with fresh tires on it and probably full of fuel. They definitely cannot make it the rest of the way on fuel, so they still got 60 laps to go. A lot of racing left to go here, but this already caution number 5.
Hey, Rudy, I'm going to give an interview down here to Vic Greenwood here.
All right,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Hey, Vic Greenwood, this is Ed up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Ed. Go ahead.
Hey, Vic, how's it going out there? And how's the racing? And what's the conditions of the track tonight? And how you handling that race car out there tonight?
Well, track doesn't seem too bad. I guess there's been a lot of bad luck here tonight. A lot of cautions, but it's early.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Vic. Well, we hope you the best there. I know you pitted there earlier. I looked at it. You got to, you know, the trick to this track is you got to put some heat on those tires, at least by 5 laps. If you're really heavy on the gas, you're not going anywhere. You're going to make that car slide even worse. So let's get out there and get 5 laps on these tires, and then race it. I think you better, guys would be out, the guys that are slipping and sliding there, having these cautions come out. You're not getting enough heat in those tires. Well, anyways, Vic, I want to wish you good luck out there, and keep it green and keep it clean.
Thank you, Ed.
Okay, Rudy, we're good.
All right. Well, just in time. They're getting ready to double back up here as the lights go off on the pace car. Starting lap 31. When they come around, they're going to be taking lap 32 when they get the green flag. And Vic opting to start on the inside. Not sure if that's a good place to start, but if he can get a good jump on that restart, Ed, he could jump out ahead of Thomas Brander starting in second there. And but now, you know, he's got a good one right behind him. Stuart Redmond, very good at these restarts.
Yeah, he sure is, and I hope he doesn't get run over.
Yeah, this could be interesting. He may just go right with Vic Greenwood. Stewart, you know, definitely he's got a handle on this car tonight, and he's very good on the restarts, so got to give him a lot of credit for that. Sean Butler up on the high side there in 4th. Going to be restarting behind Thomas Brandner.
Okay, Rudy, our pace car's going to be ducking in. Green flag waves. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, guys.
Thomas Brandner
Vic Greenwood is sleeping there.
Whoa, Thomas got a heck of a restart.
Oh, 69 is backing off the gas. Check it
Three
out.
wide going into coming out of turn 2. Man, did you see that?
Wow.
Stephen Pearson, Vic Greenwood, and Stuart Redmond. They went 3 wide through the turn.
Way to do that, guys. Way to hold out that gas and hold that brake a little bit.
Sean Butler, hanging on to it. had a handful there. He got it down close to that apron, and that's just not a good place to be.
Boy, Thomas Bradner got lucky when he come out of 4 that time. He moved up right in front of Butler and almost got him.
Man, that was a great save by Sean again. Vic Greenwood going back to the 5th spot now.
We don't talk about much of Vic about boy. He's really a good driver. He's a patient driver, and I'll tell you right now, he'll be there at the end.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get wrecked out, he will be there. Stephen Pearson running in the 4th spot. Great run by him today, hanging right onto the back bumper of Stuart Redmond there. And look
so
at
we
this.
got a pass for the lead.
Yes, we do. Sean Butler going around Thomas Brander on the high side.
Stuart Redmond now looking under Bradner as they come down into turn 1. Looks like he's going to complete that pass.
Thomas Brander going back to the 3rd spot. Stuart Redmond not wanting to let, he doesn't want Sean to get out there too awful far. He wants to keep him in his grasp if he can. Thomas trying that low line, but
We got the 54 coming around.
Back here and take a look at it.
Michael North was coming around.
Michael Norris. Back here and take a look at it.
Looks like he just anticipated the 00 Robert Craze to turn into the corner a little quicker than he did, and just come right down and just barely caught the right front of Craze and spun him out.
Dang. Well, so far he hasn't hit anything. He looks like he kept it, did not hit anything, so that's good. Good for Michael Norris.
Yeah, it was. He just very touched it. Slides up a little bit. Lets him go by. 2 got a little bit of scraping against the wall getting by him, but awesome job. Car any damage on that car.
Also, that was a good bit of driving right there by Timothy Lewis in the 4 to be able to wiggle through there and not hit anything. It's a great job on his part.
Yeah.
That sure was.
Yeah, Timothy running in got him running in about the 13th spot. I think he come down pit road, comes into his pit stall. Don King on pit road, Michael Norris, Brandon Leonard, Robert Craze, and Jared Akey. So Sean Butler back out in the lead now. Stuart Redmond right behind him has led 24 laps so far. Sean's only led 7. And I'm sure Sean wants to get out there and lead a few more. Thomas Brander's led 3. Vic Greenwood's led a couple. So we've had 4 different leaders. 6.
How many cautions this, Rudy? 6?
6 cautions, yep. And
wow.
4 lead changes. Well, it's to be expected, I think, Ed, in this car and this track. You know, this combination it's pretty tough.
Buddy joined your channel.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough combination. Timothy Lewis going to be going back and restarting in the 16th place. Let's see. Oh, no, looks like Timothy has taken his car behind the wall. It might be just a few too many cautions for him. Not sure. Looks like he's left TeamSpeak as well. Oh no, he's still in TeamSpeak, sorry. All right, looks like the lights are off on the pace car. Everybody doubling up. Sean wants to restart on the inside, so we know how Stewart is on these restarts. We're going to have to see if Sean can outsmart him on this restart. And if he can hit the timing line just perfect, he might be able to get a jump on Stewart.
I know that's going to be awful tough to do right there. As good as Stewart's been on these restarts, to be able to go up and pull out there like that, I think Sean might be making a mistake.
Yeah, because Stewart is so strong on these restarts. Well, we're going to have to see how this is going to play out for him. All right, Ed, call her down, buddy.
Okay, Rudy. Pace car's in. Green flag waves. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogie. Let's go racing, guys.
Looks like Sean's going to come out on top of that. Stephen Pearson on the inside of Stuart Redmond, trying to take that second place away. Where did he come from? Wow, what a run he got on that. Gonna have to duck it back up in behind Stuart Redmond, though. Stuart really strong.
22's on the apron.
Ryan Eckstein takes it down on the apron. Oh, coming up across the track, almost into Brandon Leonard. Brandon he had to duck it down and 3 wide down the backstretch. Vic Greenwood up into the mix, and it looks like Ryan Eckstein's going to go backwards. Loses 2 positions on that as he bobbled a little bit. Back up here, Sean Butler still totally taken away. About a half a second out ahead of Stuart Redmond now. Did anybody get a word on what happened with Timothy Lewis?
Yeah, I guess what happened is he got wrecked out on pit road there, Rudy, and he went to back up, and he got disqueued.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nope.
Oh, doggone it. Timothy.
I tried to ask him what happened on pit road, who ran him over, and then he had to back up, and he just got DQ'd.
Oh, brother. All right, Sean continuing to pull away, as now he's almost 0.6 of a second ahead of Stuart Redmond, but Stuart's hanging right there, right between 5 and 0.6. Stephen Pearson in third. Stephen having a great day. Aaron Davis now. Oh, and those two get together. Thomas Brander and Aaron Davis getting together. No caution.
Whoa, almost big check up there. There we go.
Up, spinning 3.
We made it 4 laps. We got another caution.
And who was that wrecked?
That was the 11, and I'm not sure who else.
Oh, Tom Serrato getting caught up into that. So let's take a wander back here. I think these guys were all trying to avoid that bobble there with Aaron Davis and Brandon Leonard. I think those two kind of almost got together, and I think these guys were trying to avoid that.
Yeah, that looked like Vic came up just a little bit. We got a little hairy there.
Right there's where it happened. Boy, oh boy, that was such good driving by him. Well, he come up a little bit trying to avoid Aaron Davis, and it looked like he never actually recovered from that and come right up into Tom Serrato. And of course, that's going to gather up. Oh, it looks like Rush barely making it by. Oh, no, he didn't make it by. Oh, man. All right. So these guys.
Did we get 3 laps or did we get 4 laps, Henry?
I don't know.
I think it was 4 laps.
Tom Serrato on pit road. Getting 4 tires. Let's see if he had a reset. I believe he did. I don't think. No, he did not have a reset. What? We've got quite a few cars on pit road here now that did not have resets. Vic Greenwood, I'm showing, going to be back out front here. There's Sean Butler and Stuart Redmond. Those guys pitted. But Vic Greenwood did not, but he may be coming down pit road now. I'm not sure. Yeah, he is coming down pit road now. So that'll relinquish it back to Sean Butler, I believe. So a lot of tore up vehicles on that crash, guys, and it looks like we've had a couple more guys that have expired from the race, Kevin Schofield and Thomas Brandner. So Tommy, a lot more cautions than what we're used to seeing. What do you think? What do you think about this race?
Well, a lot of it's got to do with, I mean, you're on lap 37 of 90. Guys are trying to make moves too early in the race that they don't need to be doing. They all need to, I know, of course, it's hard to do because as a driver, it's hard for me to do. They need to get out there, they need to just line up, and they need to turn some laps. When this thing gets down within the last 20 laps or so, then start racing it. I mean, I've seen moves already that I wouldn't make until within the last 15, 20 laps or so. Just like that last incident right there. Looks like Aaron Davis in the 21 was running the middle line through the corner like he's been doing, and the 24 Bradner drives it off in there, knowing that their car won't stick down there, but still drives it in there so hard, and it washes up, and they get together, and that's what causes gets the incident started. And then whenever they come back up the track, then the wreck in 3 happens.
Yeah. I think it's just, I know what you say about, about the washing up the hill, but, as much as I do, Tommy, that if you did happen to hit the brakes, that can make you loose for one. You don't know if the guy behind you is going to be able to check up in time to avoid you if you slow down too much. So there's a lot involved there that, has to run through your mind in a split-second decision. And it can be pretty mind-blowing.
Yeah, you got that right. It looks like we're fixing to go back green.
Yes, sir. Looks like Sean going to restart on the low line. Tommy, you want to call this down?
I can, ready. Come out of turn 4. Pace car's waiting to make that hard left turn down pit road, and there it goes. So we're going to be going back green here in just a second. Green, green, green. Butler gets another good restart. Stewart didn't exactly get the restart that he's been having, so we'll see if he's able to run down Sean and be able to stay with him, or if the 85 on the inside of him is going to be able to do anything.
Brandon Leonard now getting up into the mix of it here in the 4th position. Stephen Pearson kind of stuck on that low line. Mike Ellis now looking on the inside here of the number 2 of Brandon Leonard. Oh, we had a couple touch right there. Stuart Redmond and Stephen Pearson touch. These cars are a handful in that tri-oval. You guys are starting to figure out that high line is maybe the place you want to be coming off these turns. Stephen Pearson going to slide it up in front of Brandon Leonard. Brandon a little bit loose. Mike Ellis gets a run on him. and goes right up across in front of Brandon Leonard. Mike Ellis moving into the 4th spot. Good run for Mike. Getting back up here, though, Stephen Pearson in 3rd. Stuart Redmond already almost 3/4 of a second behind Sean Butler. Make that 8/10, as he got a little squirrely coming out of the turn right there. Going into the turn, I should say.
I tell y'all one. Oh, go ahead, Rudy.
Might have drove it in there just a little too hard.
I tell y'all one thing. It doesn't matter what Sean Butler gets in. He's consistent, and he's always running up front. And I got to tip my hat off to him for that, to be so good and to be able to drive so many different things as well as he does.
Absolutely. Well, you know, you and him, I would say last night, you guys ran equally as well the whole race. You both had, you know, a few close calls, and but you ran side by side with him, and that was, you know, like I said on Facebook, that had to have been one of the greatest races in maximum speed racing history right there.
Oh, it sure was, Rudy. That was awesome racing those two guys did last night.
Well, Rudy, just like you know, and I've said it a million times, I hate Homestead. I hate it with a passion. But when I was able to get out there, Stuart Redmond loose coming out of turn 4. Saves it in the grass. Good save by him.
Keeps it down off the racing surface and does not bring the caution out, so good job.
Yeah, like I said, back to what I was saying, I mean, I hate that track. Hate it with a passion. I rode behind him so many laps, I figured out where I was messing up, where my line was, where I was running versus where he was running, and learned a whole lot from him. So if it hadn't have been me being able to follow him as many laps as I did, I wouldn't have done as good. I learned a lot from Sean by following his line.
Mm-hmm.
But I still hate that place.
Well, I wanted to kind of go back here. Stuart Redmond has now fallen clear back to the 10th place. Michael Norris right behind him in 11th now. Michael may be looking at trying to figure out a way to get by him in the Captain Crunch machine.
Yeah, I think Norris is one lap down. He got caught up in that last incident, had to get some damage fixed, and was able to fell down a lap.
Hopefully these guys, they're starting to get settled in now, get spread out around the field a little bit and racing the track. And that's what they got to do, we talked about that, like Ed said, get some of these laps run down. Like you said earlier, Tommy, don't be quite so aggressive so early. Now Stuart Redmond and Aaron Davis side by side. And that was almost a touch right there, but Stuart does get by Aaron Davis, and so does Mike Ellis, or Mike Norris, I mean. So Aaron Davis going backwards. Stuart Redmond already back up to the 9th spot now. Don King running in the 6th spot in the MaxSpeedTV car there. Having a great run today. Started 5th, but here he is running in 6th. Keeping that car clean, and that's going to be the whole secret here today. Keeping this car clean and keeping it out there. Ed, we talk about this, about keeping these races clean and stuff. But, we always see it. We always have a few cautions at the beginning, and then it seems to settle out. And God, I hope, knock on wood, I hope I didn't just jinx a race. But
well, I went down and talked to guys on the channel there. I said, listen, guys, it's six cautions, and these guys can do better than that, Rudy. Yeah. Come on, I mean, it's just being patient. Driving like 4 to 5 laps, getting heat in these tires, and I think I'm not putting these guys down. I know they're all a bunch of good racers, Rudy, but you know as well as I do, you got to heat some tires. Yeah. Don't race these. 2 to 3 laps. These cars are coming around. You got so much. They're so cold, and this kind of track, this car is coming around.
Definitely. Mike Ellis running here almost 3 seconds behind our leader in 3rd. Stephen Pearson now back 1.6 seconds in 2nd place here behind Sean Butler. So Sean checking out on the field right now.
We got
Really?
Aaron Davis in the grass.
Ray, it looks like we got a battle heating up back here for the 5th spot between Ryan Eckstein and Don King.
Yes, we do. Looked like Don King got a run on Ryan Eckstein that time and goes by him. We ran together this morning in a race, and I won it at Charlotte in the trucks. And I'll tell you what, those two battled me hard the whole race. It was a great race.
Hey, Rudy, talking about race drivers on the track. Go check the running the 8th spot, the 69 car, what it looks like.
There ain't even anything left to it.
No.
The back ends is gone.
Rear
Well, we
valence
like to
is
give you a little
gone.
taste of one of our drivers out there, Jared Akey. He could take that thing and have no tires on it, and he'll still try to race it on the track.
And he does good.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't run good unless that car has got a dent or the front end's tore up or the back or something. You'll notice it. He runs his best when that car's tore up.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's got the steering wheels cocked over to the left, 45 degrees just so he can go straight down the track. He's just in his height of glory right there.
I went back, guys. I went back, looked at it. Whoa, what the damage you got on that rig this week?
Vic Greenwood up to the 7th spot here after getting tangled up in that wreck there earlier. Got his car fixed up, and here he is back up running in the 7th spot. 8.7 seconds behind the leader, though. Taking lap 64 out of 90, guys, so we are finally clicking the laps down here.
Like Aaron Davis is on pit road there, Rudy.
All right.
I think he's getting some damage fixed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks like he does have quite a bit of damage on that car. Teddy Wisniewski, looking at him here, running in the 13th spot, 8 laps down. He got tangled up there in a couple messes, but it looks like he's got his car fixed up and running up here, but he's, several laps down.
I tell you, looking at Rush's car, then you go back and look at the 41 of Tom Serrato. Had the whole front end of his is gone, so if you put his and Rush together, I believe Rush would have a car that could win the race.
Yeah, Tom Serrato here, man, I'll tell you what, he's doing good though. He's actually 1 lap down, but running in the 11th spot. A new guy, he's probably thinking, man, what did I get myself into here?
But the key to what he's doing right now, 11th spot, 1 lap down, car's tore all to pieces. He's still out there. He's still making laps. Another incident happens. I mean, yeah, granted, he's got really nobody around him. Another incident happens, takes somebody else out. He's still out there running. He's going to keep picking up spots.
Yep, that's right. Stuart Redman, we haven't talked a whole lot about him. Now he has fallen back to the 9th spot. Even Rush has gotten by him. Rush in the 8th spot. So I don't know how that happened.
Stewart took that dive through the grass earlier, and that cost him a bunch there.
Robert Cray's out there on new tires now, just smoking by these guys. Robert running in the 15th spot, 16 laps down. And I talked about Robert earlier, saying how well he's been doing, and he got caught up in that wreck there. And I need to quit talking about them guys. I think I'm jinxing them.
Yeah, I know last night on the broadcast, everybody you talked about, within like 2 laps, they wrecked. So don't ever talk about me.
Stuart Redman and Rush going side by side into the turn here. Rush not giving him any room. He's saying, you want to go by me, you go by me on the inside. Stuart really loose there. Wow. Gets a hold of it and loses a little ground to Rush.
I just heard Rush come out of the driver's channel, and when Stewart just about got into him there, Rush just said that he's got enough damage on the car now, he can't get no more on it.
Well, Rush finally got squirrely there coming off of 4 and did save it, but he let Stewart. Oh, now Stewart them two going to get side by side again, and Rush. Oh my God!
Oh, Rush saves it. Oh no, you get it.
Oh no!
Goes out
Caution
now.
is out.
Save it off the inside wall. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
Well, it's getting better. He can drive it better now. Well, he'll get
I
into
know he's got
made
that
the
car going
comment.
sideways. Not good.
Oh, no.
I just made the comment to him. I said, Rush, that thing needs about one more scratch on it to be able to run good. And right as soon as I got the words out of my mouth, him and Stewart made contact.
You messed him up. Say you psyched him out. He was like going, yeah, one more dent.
I think he took that to a too far of an extent.
Yep. Yeah, he's I don't know. He might be done for the day here. I don't know. That car is really messed up.
Now, Rudy, you know good and well that he ain't done. That thing's, the motor ain't blown in it. He's still going to be running.
We're looking at, he's got that steering wheel turned clear to the left. Or clear to the right, excuse me. Clear to the right to go straight down the track. Wow, he's got that thing turned like 45 degrees to the right to go straight.
See, he hit the wall too hard because a while ago he was 45 to the left to get it to go straight.
Why did he go by pit road?
I don't know, Rudy.
He's a lap
He
down.
missed
He
it.
can't pit yet.
He is a lap? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, my bad.
You all right?
I guess I need to stay focused on my info over here. Looks like Ryan Eckstein is going to be our leader right at the moment here, as all the other guys had pitted. So this will be Ryan's first experience out in the lead today. It looks like he may be he's down on the low line here. I'm not sure what's going on here on the backstretch. All right, I guess he's all right. So yeah, we're gonna have to kind of watch Rush here to see what what he's gonna do and see if he is gonna bring that thing down pit road. It looks like Aaron Davis is taking his car behind pit wall now.
Oh boy.
Andrew Williams has moved clear up to the 13th spot after having all that damage at the beginning of the race there, and not qualifying. So I guess doing all right. Let's see, Jared Akey coming down. No, did not come down pit road. Yeah, he can't. He wants to get back on the lead lap, but I don't think it's going to do him any good because he's going to have so much damage. He's going to sit on pit road.
Yeah, I think he's maybe waiting until at least he gets he can get back caught up to the back of the field and then be able to pit then, where he's caught up and everything, where he's got more time to get that thing fixed.
Yeah. God, that thing is mangled up, ain't it?
That's a Rushmobile there.
Yes, sir.
That sure is the Rushmobile.
Running in the 10th spot right now. At the tail end of the lead lap, though. Just ahead of the leader. I'm going to go back. Tommy Serrato still hanging on here in 11th spot with a tore up vehicle. The whole front end gone on that car, but he's still out there turning laps. One lap down. Timothy Lewis now back out, running in the 16th spot. Maybe just trying to pick up a few positions after getting that car fixed up. He's 19 laps down. Is Rush coming down pit road yet? No.
Nope. He's going to get that. He's going to go around the pace car now. We have one to go.
And he's right into the wall. Can't go too fast, Rush.
Oh, he's on the inside now.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he just pulls that in pit road and parks it for the day.
Yeah.
Before he winds up, bringing out another caution. He just can't get that thing up to speed very well because you can down the straightaway, but going into the turns, it's a little bit of a handful here. He's probably just doing this to be smart.
Yeah, he is.
No, not Rush. He wouldn't do that.
No. because we razz him about it all the time. He's like, all right, well, we'll fix you guys up. Now you'll really have something to talk about. Here he comes up onto the tail end of the field now. Oh, and he's got, what's he doing? No, Rush.
I think he was trying to fix the steering on it.
Oh,
boy.
barrel
Can I
rolls.
delay the caution?
Oh my!
That motor doesn't sound. Motor don't sound too good.
And they're going
Hey,
green.
straighten the car out, dog. You straighten this car out.
Yep.
Car, look at how straight that is now.
Back up.
Crazy Rush.
Sean definitely starting to check out on the field already. Mike Ellis rolling into the second place.
Rudy, and if you go in the cockpit of Rush's car, he is holding the wheel straight on the straightaways.
Are you serious?
I thought that's what he was going to do. He was going to try to get in there and bump that inside wall.
Let's ride along with him here. You believe this? Look at the front fender's like crinkled clear up. The hood's all buckled up. And here he is running in the 10th spot. Oh, that's Rush for you. Yep, it did straighten it out, didn't it?
Whole car's nice and straight.
Yeah. Sean definitely starting to check out on the field now. Back here, second place, Mike Ellis, about 0.8 of a second behind him. Stephen Pearson in third. Brandon Leonard fourth. And Stuart Redmond. Looks like Stuart Redmond may have gotten by somebody here. Yeah, Vic Greenwood. Looks like Ryan Eckstein's going backwards real quick here. Don King's now starting to close up on him. Mike Norris closing up on Don King. So Ryan Eckstein falling clear back to the 7th position after restarting third. Good battle going on here between Ryan and Don King. Those two have been racing each other quite a bit lately. Throughout this whole race, they've been racing each other. So Rush clear down off of the racing surface. What happened there with Rush?
I'm going in the pit, Rudy. I think he got that black flag warning him that he got to get that damage fixed.
Oh yeah, meatball flag. Okay.
He'll be in here for a while.
I'm sure.
Stuart Redmond got in the wall right there going into one.
He's battling a little bit of a loose car right there. He gets into the wall again in turn 4. And now Vic Greenwood on the inside of him going into turn 1.
In the wall again.
Stewart takes it way up high, hits the wall, and Vic does get a run on him. Don King closing up on Stewart now. Don King is like really starting to kick it up now, because here we are, 11 laps to go, guys. Vic Greenwood up to the 5th spot.
Pretty good battle heating up here for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, looks like.
Sure is. Vic kind of getting stuck down on that low line as Stewart tries to battle back on the high side. Vic needs to get up that hill and get it up in front of him. There he goes, finally. Vic probably just feels comfortable on that low line, and you know, that's whatever works for you. Nine laps to go here, guys, so we are clicking them down. We've had quite a few cautions. 8 cautions. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it sure is, Rudy.
Vic now reeling in Brandon Leonard. Brandon does have a little bit of rear damage there, but not a whole lot. Vic reeling him in quite quick here. Stay on this and see how this battle turns out. Brandon going really high and Vic going low. Not going to be able to complete it right now. Stephen Pearson second, Mike Ellis third, Brandon Leonard fourth, and Vic Greenwood in the fifth spot. Rush back out on the track. I see running in the 11th spot. Must not have too much damage on that car. He's running 5 laps down, but in the 11th spot.
And Mike Norris and Don King here for the 7th spot.
Yeah, Mike Norris on the inside of him, but boy, it's going to be tough to get by him. Oh, and Don up into the wall there.
Hey, got a little bit loose on the outside of Norris there, and instead of wrecking him, just put it up in the fence.
Yeah, that was some good driving by Don there. Good save.
Yeah, very nice.
Hey, I'm sure that heated up them tires just a little bit, but Timothy Lewis, we haven't talked about him in a while, running in the 15th spot. Last one on the track of the drivers that are still out there, but still running pretty good. Teddy Wisniewski now up to the 12th spot, 8 laps down. Got a lot of cars here, a lot of laps down. Oh, rush into the wall.
Crashed really in the wall.
What happened there? Wow.
His car just went like right real quick.
Right turn Clyde, huh? I think that's going to do it in for him right there, I think. Well, maybe, maybe not.
He went off in the corner and it got a little loose, and instead of it coming down the track and taking out the forward Timothy Lewis, he just pulled it back up the track.
Yeah, he was struggling with it loose right there, and that looks like that's what he did, man. Oh, man. It looks like Teddy Wisniewski may have got a little piece of that, but oh man, boy, Rush has just been a ping pong ball out there today, hasn't he? He's probably going to blow the motor before he gets back to pit road. Caution number 9 with 4 laps to go. I don't know if we're going to get back to green flag or not, guys.
I think that's going to be it, Rudy.
That's kind of bad to have. I hate to see these races finish under green or under caution. I like to see them finish under green like we did last night. That was just. Whew. I guess that just gets your expectations up there too high. So it looks like Stephen Pearson going to be finishing second, Mike Ellis third, Brandon Leonard fourth, Vic Greenwood fifth, Stuart Redmond sixth, Don King going to go back to the 8th position. Michael Norris got by him, and he will finish in the 7th position. So Ryan Eckstein 9th, and Tommy Serrato in the 10th spot. So one of the new guys finishes in the top 10. Kevin O'Brien did not. He didn't even finish the race, that dirty dog. "61 laps down." No, we're not going to get back to green, so Ed, you want me to open a channel and you get down there and interview Sean?
Sure, Rudy.
Alrighty. Is it clear?
Hey, let me make sure they're cleared out. Hang on.
All right, Ed, looks like you're ready.
Okay, we're clear. Hey.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Sean Ball, you got a copy? This is Ed and Rudy and
Tommy.
Tommy Lee up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I guess so.
He told me, oh yeah, what's going on?
Ouch, that hurts.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Tommy. Jeez, I got too much going on talking to Kevin all night. Hey, Sean, well, you can tell us a little bit about the racetrack tonight and how was your handling on your car?
I actually, my first race here with you guys back in, I don't remember, a couple months ago in the truck. That was my first time here. That's how I learned the line here. You just got to keep it high and barely arc it off the turn 2 and turn 4 to keep it off the wall. And you just got to play with that throttle, and if you do that, it'll drive pretty good around here. It's just once you get spread out, and if you're faster than another car, it's passing it is difficult unless somebody just lets you go or they just mess up completely. It just pays to be out front here.
Did you find out that if you went on like 4 or 5 laps or maybe 6 laps, the tires would heat up and you get better traction during the race?
It definitely gets a little bit better once you get some laps on it. It could be probably a combination of the tires and also burning some of the fuel off, gets you spoiling up in the air a little bit more and gives you a little bit more downforce. But so that last pit stop I didn't even take fuel to keep it a little bit driving a little bit better than it was. So it all pays off.
10 for that, Sean. Well, congratulations there on that first place here at Kansas. Do you want to give a thank you out to anybody and a wave out?
I'll just thank you guys up there in the booth. All these guys out here tonight that stuck it out, even though we had all those cautions there early. And congratulations to Steven and Mike for finishing second and third. And just wish it would have had more green flag runs here. It would have been a lot better and wouldn't have been so much attrition and a lot of guys getting wrecked out early. And oh well, just happens. Nature of the beast here.
You got that right, Sean. There. Well, congratulations again, buddy, and we'll see you at the next track. Okay, Rudy and Tommy Lee, back to you.
Go ahead, Tommy. You want to get the second place guy?
Yeah, Rudy can take care of that.
Steve Pearson, this is Tommy up in the booth. You got a copy? I got you. Good run tonight, man. Looks like you brought that thing home in the second position. Tell us a little bit about your race.
It was pretty good racing from what I've seen. I mean, we had a few cautions. I mean, that's to be expected here at Kansas. I mean, it's a tricky track if you don't try the setup right, but I had nothing for Sean up there. He was just way too fast.
Yeah, what'd you think about this as far as the track and the car combination? Do you think it's a good fit or not too good, or what do you think?
No, it's a pretty good fit. I mean, you just got to hit that line. I mean, I was watching Sean run his line in front of me, and he was hugging it right against the wall, and I just can't do that because if I try it, I'm kissing the wall, and I'm falling way back. But other than that, I thought the setup was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't too tight, wasn't too loose, didn't try to spin out coming off the corner, so, I mean, it wasn't horrible.
10-4. Well, again, congratulations on that second place finish, and is anybody you want to give a quick shout-out to?
Just mainly all the drivers. I mean, everybody was pretty courteous, and congrats to Sean for winning the race, the 18 for finishing third. I mean, it was pretty good racing. I liked it.
All right, we appreciate it. Ed, Rudy, back to you.
Mike Ellis, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Rudy.
Great run today, Mike. Good to see you up there. Congratulations coming home in the third spot. Tell us how your race went for you today.
Well, I had to start in the back. I missed the driver's meeting and qualifying, so didn't like all those cautions, but once the attrition happened, we got some green running there. There at the end, I thought I was going to catch Butler, and I was actually catching him, but I just pushed too hard and got it up in the wall and lost it from there. But great running with you guys. I appreciate you having me in the middle of your season here in this Class A league. Good run.
Well, it looked like, you know, yeah, we did have a lot of cautions, but all in all, really good racing. I think it's just the nature of the beast with this car on this track here. It just, it's a handful, and some people may have trouble, and it just, you know, creates a loose condition. You're racing around each other. There's a lot of aerodynamics involved. So, but everybody, I think, did the best job that we could probably do out there. You know, we can't have 25 Sean Butlers out there, you know, but great racing by you tonight there, Mike. Great job. And you want to give a shout out to anybody special?
Well, piggyback on Steve said, watching Butler go there with his Google driving car up against the wall, that's hard to catch, but no, congratulations to him. Good win.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Great win, or great job tonight bringing home third.
All right, thanks.
All right, well, let's do a quick rundown here of where everybody did wind up finishing, as Sean Butler did take the win here tonight. No big surprises at Ed. Sean Butler getting the win. Steve Pearson in second. Mike Ellis third. Brandon Leonard coming home fourth. Vic Greenwood, great finish for Vic. They're finishing in the fifth spot. Stuart Redmond coming back from quite a bit. He struggled with that car the last half of the race there after being so good at the early part. Led a lot of laps. Sean did lead the most laps with 59, though, and Stuart only had 24. But Michael Norris in seventh, Don King finishing eighth, Ryan Eckstein in ninth, Tommy Serrato in 10th. Jared Akey finally getting that thing finishing in the 11th spot. Teddy Wisniewski 12th, Andrew Williams 13th, Robert Craze 14th, Timothy Lewis 15th, Aaron Davis finishing 16th, Kevin Schofield 17th, Thomas Brandner 18th, Kevin O'Brien 19th, and Travis Townsend, I believe, was the last. No, I'm sorry. Mark Robertson 21st. Yeah, Mark Robertson was the last one on the track. So, but anyhow, great win out there for Sean Butler tonight. Ed, you got any last-minute comments about the race tonight?
I sure do, Rudy. Oh, what a tough track for these drivers tonight at Kansas. I know when I was out there practicing, I noticed it was a little loose out there. I tried to tighten it up by little adjustments in the wheel, but it helped out a little bit. I did notice that driving on this track tonight, Rudy, it's like 4 or 5 laps onto the tires. It would heat up, so it made the driving a little bit better. I don't know about the draft part. These guys probably more experienced about that racing tonight. I don't know if they got me more speed. Was the speed scrubbing off? I don't know, really. I know there's a few cautions tonight, and that's probably what expected at Kansas. I'm not sure. I know the trucks run better than the Gen 6s here. The new mod that came out, probably a little difficult, a little heavy, a little more horsepower. All in all, I think they did an excellent job, what they had to work with, and that's about it, really. That's all I got to say about Kansas tonight.
All right, thank you, Ed. Tommy, you got any last-minute comments?
I mean, like I say, just give a big congratulations to Sean Butler again on winning the thing. Yeah, just like Ed said, it's a good bit of caution and stuff. But sometimes that's what it takes to get it down, and everybody finally gets calmed down and gets it there to where they can run a little bit. I would really like to see the combination again. I think with, like I said, I mean, a lot of these guys don't ever run some of the combinations we're putting together, so when it comes down to it, they've run it one time, they kind of have an idea of what that thing's going to do next time they come back. So I'd really like to see this car and track combination again in the future.
10-4 on that. Well, you know, the only thing I really wanted to say was that, you know, for what, like you said, Ed, for what the guys had to work with out here tonight, this being such a tough combination here,
joined your channel.
I think it went pretty well. So, you know, I'm pretty pleased about it.
Yeah, me too, Rudy and Tommy. Like I said, it's what you got to work with. It's all you got. And like I said, it's a great, really great track. Like I said, I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it all night, Rudy. I know you got other things to do, and we do, and I'll just, that's all I got to say, I guess.
All right. Well, I just wanted to. Sean, did you popped in? Did you have something you wanted to say?
I can't believe I didn't even think about it, but I can't believe I've won 3 in a row in these freaking cars.
Oh, we can. You're a good driver, Sean.
That's crazy.
You're a good driver. But I just
I
wanted
only
to
get used to it.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Unfortunately, I'm done on it. So.
Yeah, I'm going to close out the broadcast here with letting everybody know that we will be running the Nationwide car tomorrow night, 125 laps at Chicagoland. So tune in tomorrow night, guys, same time right here, and we will see you then.
That should be a great race.